Hey, wake up! It's 7:39. I woke up at 6:10, which I am eternally grateful for because it gives me so much time to manage, right? But unfortunately, I went to bed at 12 o'clock midnight because I was watching YouTube on my phone. So this is the dichotomy, right? Are you ready for time management? No, I don't think anyone's really ready because for time management, you first need task management. Now, this is what I've been telling this guy. He came to me yesterday, just to chat, and then he asked for my advice because, bro, I get into a subject and then I just don't stop until it's too late. That's practically what he said. Because he's trying to study, and I was like, okay, you want to manage your time, don't you, buddy? Well, first off, before you can have time management, you need task management. And task management can be summed up kind of like, I don't know where this came from, but I just realized it or saw it, right? Task management can be summed up like this. Okay, so we have two axis lines. I don't think you can actually see that. But yeah, we have two axis lines. Okay. And on the top, some things are important and some things are urgent or you just have to do them, okay? All right. Now, let me just. Okay, it turns out you can't switch the camera around, so I'm just gonna have to like try to do that. Can you see that? I hope you can see this. Yeah. So things that are not urgent or important, you literally just don't do them, right? Things that are urgent, you can do them while you are using your headphones or something, listening to a podcast. Um, Things that are important is where the studying comes in. Okay. Now, urgent and important, well, you're just gonna have to do them, bro. I'm sorry. But when it comes to studying, how do we navigate important work? And so the advice I gave him was like, first off, create a time limit for yourself. Let's say you're gonna work on this for an hour and a half, okay? And then it's like you go over that, and at that point, if you're not done, just cut your losses because you have to move on to the next thing, and you're not getting it. You have to reprioritize what you're doing. Okay, so that's the first thing. The first thing is a time limit, just to cut your losses. Okay, but what about? So you have your time limit, but like, there also needs to be a limit on the work you do. You don't want to do more than you have to, do you? You want to have more time as well. And so when it comes to that, it's about setting a goal for yourself. So you set a goal. You set a goal, and this can mean um, I want to get to this page in the textbook. I want to understand this section, and yeah, that's to for yeah, that's what that is. Um, Once you have those two things, you're set. Task management is quite simple for you, and by extension, time management is as well. Because time management is just task management. At the end of the day, with a focus on the time limit rather than the goal. So that's that. I also want to talk to you about some fallbacks, right? Like I said, last night I was on my phone until 12 o'clock because I lack task management, not time management. I said I was gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock. No, I went to bed at 12 because the tasks I was doing before bed was my cell phone, when instead I could have been doing meditation, reading, something like that. And yeah, so that's the issue. So setting this goal is about really, what are you going to do? Like specifically. going to do. Okay, that's what it's about. Um, Actually, yeah. Advice for this time limit, right? For the time limit and the setting of the goal is you want it to be like tight almost. You want to challenge yourself. You want to for these two things. You should go to your edge, meaning what you do it in a way where it's not too boring, it's not too easy, but at the same time, it's not overly challenging. Okay, that is your edge. This is your edge. Because if it's too boring, you're not going to care about it enough. And if it's too challenging, you're not going to get it in and you're not going to care about it enough. And this is actually quite a tip here as well, because you can get burnt out from both underwhelming and overwhelming tasks. It's not just overwhelming. So you have to kind of do things that are in between underwhelming and overwhelming. And this is why going on your phone at night is not going to help you with burnout. It's just going to make it worse because it's an underwhelming task most of the time. Okay, so you need to find your way to this place. That takes some trial and error, and it's like, okay, how big of a goal must I set with how much of a time limit? But when you get that right, you're gonna be cruising. So I I hope that was insightful. Um, I personally use this whole framework here, um, just to navigate my day. Okay, navigate my day and the tasks I have to do. Like before, let's say exam period, I will go through all of these things and make sure I'm doing them correctly, because otherwise I'll never be able to get it. Time management is just too it just doesn't work, at least with my brain. So this is what I use. All right. I hope that was insightful. See you some other time, buddy.